So hello. Last week I attempted my ever first loom bands, and I made a bracelet, and then I tried to make it again, and I've already been told by my lovely instructor Anna that I got it slightly wrong because what I didn't do was move my loom band position. So Anna is here to give me some lessons and to give us some tutorials so that we can find out a little bit more and get much better at it. So say hello, Anna.
Hello.
This is Anna, my instructor for today. So what do we need to do, Anna? How do we need to set up our loom?
Well, you can either do it on the loom with just 2 pegs.
Yeah, should we try that first?
Or you can do it on one of these, just for me to know how to do it, and then you can do it on anything.
Okay, so let's do it on this for the moment. How do we need to set up this?
It can be anywhere.
Oh, okay, cool. And how many colours do we need?
Well, you can really use any amount of colour.
Okay.
I just using 2 or more.
Yeah. All right then. So what's our starting? I'm going to open the loom band. Can you carry on?
Okay. Put them on. Take the first colour. And put it into figure 8 shape.
Figure of 8 shape.
And you place it on any 2 pegs.
Any 2 pegs, anywhere on the loom.
Anywhere on the loom, any 2 pegs.
Okay.
And then take the next colour.
Okay.
Keep it straight, so no figure of 8, and just place it on top. Like
Over the top.
Yep.
Okay. Oh, make sure it's over the top.
Yeah.
So the loops have to be, so push the first one down, and then fiddly, put it on. Yeah.
Yep. And then take another colour.
Yeah.
And just put it over the top again.
So straight.
Yep. You don't need to do any more figure of 8s because that one.
Oh, it's just the first one that's the figure of 8.
Yeah.
Okay.
And make sure you push all of them bands.
So push them again down to the bottom.
Yep.
And then the next one over the top.
Yep.
So we've got 3 colours on now.
Yeah, we've got 3 bands on there. And then you take your hook.
Yeah.
You get the bottom one.
The bottom one, the figure of 8 one.
Yep. The bottom colour.
Yeah.
You go here and you lift it over.
Lift it over to the middle.
Yep.
Okay. And let go.
Yep. Then you do that on the other side.
Do that on the other side.
So you should have done like that.
Okay, so you got like a 2 in the middle.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then you take the next colour. And place it over the top.
Straight, so we're doing straight over the top. Yep.
And then hook the white, well, my white band.
The next bottom one.
Yep.
Yeah.
And do the same as what you did for the last step.
Okay. So the same as the bottom one.
Yep.
And loop. Okay.
And then you just continue this step. Really.
And if you want to keep the pattern in the same colour order.
Yeah.
So then you just keep going.
Yep.
Okay. So it's 1 over the top once you've got,
Yeah.
and then loop the bottom one over. Is that right?
Yep.
Top tip from me is to make sure you push them all down so you know what order you're in, because I'm already out of order.
Oh. Well, you went orange, pink, blue, green.
Yeah, so I need to get the blue one. So you tip from me is to make sure you push them down as you go, isn't it?
Yep.
Okay, so show me on there then.
Just do the same thing.
So
Twist it.
So figure of 8.
I can't leave it. Figure of 8.
Yeah.
Straight.
So does that go, sorry, that goes across the middle of it?
Yep.
Get me figure of 8 on. Okay.
Straight and then straight again.
So you have your figure of 8 and then 2 bands on top.
2 straight.
2 straight bands on
Because
top.
if you only did one, it'd make a single.
I see. So I'm just going to get my bands in order this time as well. And green and then blue. Okay, so then I've got my 2.
And you just hook up.
And I think this might be easier for me. So I'm just going to hook the bottom over. Oh, I think this is easier for beginners, but everyone's different, aren't they?
Yeah, and you can
I suppose that gets you used to more complicated bands later, doesn't it?
Yeah. But
and then you put your one on the top.
You can even do the same thing on your fingers, pens, pencils, whatever really.
Oh, I see.
Because it only takes like 2 things. I'm going to continue my one.
Yeah. Maybe we...
Also, you can get packs of charms to add on to your bracelets.
Yeah.
So
you can make them a bit jazzier that way.
Yeah.
So I imagine that's quite easy, you just loop them in.
Yeah. Or if
so you could do with this, couldn't you? If you wanted to, you could just loop one in at some point.
Yeah. But also, if they have, like, for example, do this one. If they have like a metal bit up here, and you can't loop it in, you can just open it at the top, put it on.
Oh, I see. It's green, blue. What I'm finding difficult is remembering my order, because I just loop one over, I get confused, but that's the colour that I need next.
I found it quick.
So how do you know when to stop? When it's
if you're doing
long enough?
If you're doing it on your fingers, then when it comes down to your wrist, it's long enough.
Right.
But I guess for this, you just really put your fingers up against it and see how far down it is.
Okay. So you want it as long as your wrist?
Yeah, you want it to fit your wrist. Or if you're making it for a friend, then you're just going to have to guess.
Yeah.
Continue that step.
Yeah.
And then
so you've got just 2 bands left on.
You should have 3 bands left on.
Oh.
So when you've hooked your band there and you only have 2 left on, you bring the bottom one up again.
Yeah. So just like before, like you've done before.
Yeah. Ooh, if I can get it.
Doing it backwards, so that's good.
Yeah, I know.
So you've got now 1 band left
you've
on.
Got 1 band, and you pick that one side up with your hook.
Yeah. This is the tricky bit. This is where it could all go drastically wrong.
And then you put the other side in.
So you've got both on your hook. Yeah.
Yeah. And then you complete it off with an S-clip, which I need to get out.
Okay. That's fine.
And that's what your fishtails should look like.
Ta-da!